Jersey Central with Bert Barron on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC. Call Jersey Central at 732-545-9282. Toll free at 888-545-9282. Watch Jersey Central live online at WCTCAM.com or listen on your smartphone with the iHeartRadio or TuneIn apps. Connect with WCTC on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube by searching 1450 WCTC. And now, back to Jersey's Morning Show, Jersey Central with Bert Barron.
We're our Forge Jewelers. Omega time is 8:37. Forge Jewelers, the official jeweler of 1450 WCTC. It is Bert. Welcome back to Jersey Central. We got our Need to Know Things coming up a little bit later on here in this half hour, including I just received notification of the preferred flavor of jelly bean for people in New Jersey. What do you think is the number one flavor for jelly beans with us? Well, I'll tell you which one it is. Certainly not my favorite, and we'll talk about that coming up with our Need to Know Things. On a much more important note, April is Autism Awareness Month, National Autism Awareness Month. There is a terrific group in Jersey called Community Access Unlimited who are doing amazing things for people and families that have been hit with this diagnosis. So joining me now on the Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline, I have the Managing Director, Behavioral Supports of Community Access Unlimited. We have Tracy Honig, who is with us here on WCTC. Hey, Tracy, it's Bert Barron. Thank you for your time this morning. How are you?
Hi, Bert. I'm great. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Talk about Community Access Unlimited and what the mission is there.
Sure, I'd love to. So Community Access Unlimited, we are a nonprofit, and we are statewide. So we provide supports throughout the entire state of New Jersey. We do residential supports. We also do in-home supports. We also do life skills and employment supports. I like to say that we kind of do a little bit of everything for the entire state of New Jersey.
Yeah, sounds like you do. So families will reach out to you, Tracy, or is there some way that the group and families are kind of brought together? How does that whole unification kind of process work?
So me specifically, I help to provide behavioral supports, and I oversee our behavioral department here. We are one of the largest in the state, which is very exciting because there are a lot of needs in the state of New Jersey. So if anyone's looking for behavioral support specifically, they can reach out to me. But we do have an information and referral director here at Community Access, so anyone can give him a call, and he can direct them to services, whether it's something that Community Access can provide, or he can let them know what the correct outlet would be.
Tracy, I bet that first contact that you have with families, there's just a lot of question, a lot of Q&A kind of back and forth, because I don't know if families fully understand that when they hear about an autism diagnosis for one of their children, that they quite grasp what exactly is it all about. Is it just more sort of a positive, sort of comforting Q&A with the families when you first meet them?
Sure, and I do get random different kinds of calls. I'll get calls from parents that just don't know where to go, and I think that they are looking for that support, and I think it does help them. But we also get calls from what's called care management organizations. So the family might already be hooked up with someone from the state and already be utilizing services. So the case manager will give us a call, and then we make contact with the family through that case manager.
Okay, just to share some of these statistics so that our audience is kind of aware of the prevalence of this, and this is according to the Autism Society. The prevalence in the U.S. is estimated at, and it's a pretty staggering number, 1 in 68 births, and it's increased by over 119% in the 10 years from 2000 to 2010. It also makes autism the fastest-growing developmental disability in our entire country. Right now, as we speak, more than 3.5 million Americans are living with an autism spectrum disorder. The cost of the lifelong care can be reduced with early diagnosis and intervention. But I guess it all starts, Tracy, that early diagnosis is really key when it comes to dealing with this long term, right?
Absolutely.
And making that first contact is certainly the first step in the right direction. Community Access Unlimited, how many years has that group been at it?
We have been at it for 38 years.
Wow.
Yes.
So even then, we talk about a lack of understanding really by the general public of what autism was. 38 years ago, your group knew exactly what it was and how to deal with people and how to work with families who were dealing with this.
Sure, yes. We've been at it for a very long time now.
Pretty remarkable stuff. And again, for you, your role there as the managing director in behavioral supports, talk about what a typical day for you is like, if there is a typical day.
No, there's no such thing as a typical day, but that's how I like it, so it's all right. But what I do is I field a lot of phone calls because I do oversee, we have a 15-person team at this point. So I do oversee board-certified behavior analysts. We have licensed social workers, and we also have registered behavior technicians. So I'm the one who kind of fields the phone calls, sets up with the families, and then I do oversee those supports that we do give to the families, both in their homes and also residentially, because we do have supervised apartment programs throughout Union County.
Yeah, terrific. And a statewide demand for this. You said you serve all the counties in our state, right?
Yes, we do have the ability to do so within our in-home supports program.
One thing that I've noticed is pretty impressive, and we're speaking with Tracy Honig, who was with the New Jersey-based group Community Access Unlimited. We work with a lot of entertainment venues here, Tracy, and I noticed that a lot of them they'll have entertainment, they'll have shows that kind of come through. They'll also set aside what they call relaxed performances, and these are designed specifically for children and families who are on that autism spectrum, where it's not quite so loud, it's not quite so bright, it's not quite so flashy. There's little quiet areas in the theater if a child or an adult feels they need to just kind of get away for a few minutes. I think this is a sign, really, as we move towards more of an accepting society for people with autism. And is there anything else that you could think of where maybe society is sort of making these avenues available for people with autism aside from entertainment, like I mentioned?
I think I love the fact that you mentioned entertainment because CAU Community Access, we're very passionate about that. We actually have what we call the CAU Community Players, and we do a theater production every single year. It is with people that are in the community as well as people with disabilities, and it is a wonderful thing that we started about 6 years ago, and we do have a sensory-friendly corner, and we do have sensory-friendly production, so that's something that we're very passionate about. But, as far as my knowledge, I know I'm hearing a lot more. There's different cafes you can go to that are autism-friendly. I know Chuck E. Cheese has an event that's autism-friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And then also Broadway shows have done some autism-friendly shows.
Excellent. I think it's kind of leading to more of an understanding society, if you will, Tracy, as obviously with this rate of 1 in 68, it's only going to it's not going to get any better. It's only going to get worse, I think.
Correct. And actually in New Jersey, it's even lower. It's 1 in 41, I believe.
Oh, man. Wow. That's even more of a staggering number. But
Yeah.
Wow. Well, congratulations and thank you for the amazing work that CAU is doing. Tracy, someone listening today, how do they contact you or contact the group?
You can actually, there's two ways. We have an email address, which is info@cauNJ.org. You can also give us a call at 908-354-3040. And you can also hop on our website. We have a very extensive website. That is www.cauNJ.org.
Excellent. And home base for you guys is Elizabeth, New Jersey, right?
Correct.
Yeah, nice and easy to get to from anywhere. So good,
Yes.
Good stuff. All right. We have a legendary entertainment venue here in New Brunswick. I think I'd like to put the two of you together and talk about some possibilities of some more autism-friendly entertainment. Would you be open to something like that?
Yes, we would love that.
All right. Maybe I'll have somebody from our friends at State Theater contact you, but I think this is a great thing to do. Tracy Honig, thank you for your time this morning and amazing work that you and everyone at CAU is doing. And I thank you for the chance to speak with you this morning. All right?
All right. Thank you so much, Bert.
All right. Thank you. All right. Tracy Honig, my guest on the Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline. The group, again, is called CAU, Community Access Unlimited. Get some information at their website, caunj.org.